So when you join, when you start thinking about the people that you want to talk to about this wrap, you can kind of get tongue-tied and not know where to start, or you throw up on people. So I want to share with you how not to do it and how to do it. How not to do it is how I did it when I started. I actually had an email saved that I would send whenever anybody asked anything about skinny wraps, and it was entitled Everything You Need to Know About Skinny Wraps. It was so long. It included everything about the ingredients, how it was detoxing your fat cells, how it was going to work for 3 days, you had to do 4, you could have a party, you could be a loyal customer, you could be a distributor, blah 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 blah. And what happens when you get a message like that, you scan the first 2 sentences, and if you don't get what it is, you don't really go any further, right? That's how I operate, that's how most people operate. So what you want to do is you just want to ask everybody, either in conversation or in private message, however it is, you just start with a question. That's all it is. Have you tried that crazy wrap thing? Nothing else. You want to create a conversation. And if I get a long message, I think, oh my gosh, I need to send a long message back. And most of the time when you're going to catch me in the middle of something, cooking dinner, driving, at the gym, like I don't sit still. Most people don't sit still. There isn't time to read a whole long message and respond in a long way, which most people feel they need to do if you send them a long message. So you want to catch their attention. And if I get a message that just asks me one question, chances are I'll answer you. And now you've got them engaged. So have you tried that crazy wrap thing? Have you heard of these skinny wraps? Something like that. You'll get something like, no, what is it? I think so. Is that just water loss? Do they really work? Something like that. And now you've got a conversation going. This is what you want. You want to start a conversation, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that people need to go on kind of a learning curve with this wrap. They don't have a brain cell for it. There's nothing to compare it to. And you need to give them time to process that and let them ask questions. Never answer a question that they didn't ask. If they ask you what's in it, don't tell them what's in it and then go on and explain the pricing and how they could have a party and blah 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 blah. Send them a little snapshot that shows you the active ingredients. Leave it at that. Sometimes I'll say a whole bunch of herbal stuff I can't pronounce. Do you want to see the ingredient list? Because they're just buying time for them to try and process what you're talking about. So another mistake that you don't want to make when you're thinking about distributors, I thought this way in the beginning. Oh, so-and-so would be great. They know so many people. Oh, she'd be great. And what the thinking in that is, they would be great for my business because they know a lot of people. And before you qualify them as a prospect distributor based on ability or good network, whatever your thinking is, you want to qualify them based on a need and a want. And that's going to come from asking questions. And you can't go there, most of the time you can't go there with them until they've understood what the heck a skinny wrap is. So that's why I always lead with the wrap. Talk about the wrap, ask them if they've heard of it, if they've tried it, show a results picture, show them a blitz card. You can even send one to them via Facebook. Let them ask their questions, let them understand it, let them see results pictures, let them get excited before you start talking to them about, oh my gosh, you should be a distributor, you'd be great at this because you know so many people. If you go there too soon, they're still thinking, what's a skinny wrap? Does it work? What's in it? Is it bad for me? They've got all these questions going on, and you're trying to race them because you're thinking, you know so many people, I'm going to get rich. And you just you're going to lose them. So my advice in summary, lead with the question, have you heard of these skinny wraps? Go on the conversational journey, play conversation ping pong with them. Always lead with the wrap. Let them be excited about that. And then once they ask you more about how to get one, that's when you can add in things about wholesale pricing. And now they know that a full treatment's $4. They know they can sample one for $25. And you can just add in the little seed. Could you use some extra income? And now they're in a far more receptive place to talk about that.